Have you been briefed on how much to talk about the spoiler risk in this film, Himesh?
Yes.
How far can you go? Because I'll go there where you want to go.
I mean, I can go as far as basically the beginning of the movie, technically speaking, when they go up into the air.
And that's it.
And then some stuff. Obviously, get some lovely views of London. An amazing CGI work I think they've done in this movie, which is kind of flawless, to be honest.
By the way, big up to Wolverhampton, because it actually originally happened, this balloon flight in Wolverhampton, didn't it? Which is a bit unfair on Wolverhampton, but we've got to let that one go. And then you look down, and you're so right about CGI, because now I always try and spot the join. And it's been happening for years, because before CGI, there was they used to do those paint boards, didn't they, where they had live action in the middle of a painting, and then they'd rostrum camera the live action over the painting. So that was the sort of ancestor of, or the predecessor of CGI, if you like. Yeah. But in the London shots, I was thinking, okay, how 1862 is London going to be, or can we spot Wembley Stadium in there?
Yeah,
Did you do that as well?
Yeah, I was just wondering whether there was going to be spot the joins, as you say. Yeah. So it was amazing to kind of watch it on a massive screen when I saw it for the first time.
Yeah, see the fields around the Houses of Parliament still.
Yes.
Okay, that was all good. Right, so so it features a balloon. Now, the balloon did exist. This flight took place. This actually happened from this mad scientist, as all great scientists are. The really great ones are bonkers. And he said, I can predict the weather, or I believe we can forecast the weather. Some people still don't believe that, actually. but he really did. And he needed this balloon. So tell us about the balloon that you saw, because you witnessed this in real life. Was it as impressive as I think it may have been?
It really was, yeah. They actually had a balloon built, and it did take flight. And Eddie and Felicity did actually go up in the balloon for some of the shots that you see in the movie. Yeah,
and the dog went up there as well.
I don't know if the dog went up.
Right, there is a dog and 5 pigeons in that basket as well. Okay, just so you know.
That was the working title for the movie: A Dog and 5 Pigeons. So they actually went up in this balloon, a functioning gas balloon.
Okay. And in the movie, you see the hangar, because they didn't have aircraft hangars, they're balloon hangars. And they had to build a hangar for the balloon to be sewn together from silk in the first place, and then inflated in their test. I don't know, test.
I'm not sure how they tested them, actually, or whether the test was just number one flight and just see how it goes.
And people used to pay to go to the launch of a balloon, didn't they?
Yes.
In their thousands.
Yeah.
So where does yours take place?
At the Embankment Gardens, is it? Yeah. Something I can't remember. I've actually got a poster from the movie set which says, like, launch of the Mammoth, which is what the balloon's called. Yes, Victoria Embankment, I think.
Right, and you could buy posh seats, like you can buy, like what do you call them now, like paddock places, or what would you call them? The VIP boxes. The boxes.
Ringside seats.
Oh, the boxes. The boxes you get at football grounds.
Oh yeah, corporate boxes.
Yeah, corporate boxes. You could get those for balloon flights in 1862. Who wouldn't want to go to that, for heaven's sake?
It was football. It was basically 1860s football. Yeah.
Okay, now how much can we say about Felicity's character and what she gets up to? Not much, really, can we? That's where the spoilers start.
But that's where the emotional heart of the movie is Felicity's character. The story really begins with her, and you get flashes of her past.
Her past. See, you say past, I would have said the thing I can't say.
Yes.
I would have said ex-husband.
Yes.
Well, not ex.
But not. Yes.
See, this is why we need Himesh here. We get flashes.
You get flashes of something.
So he gets the balloon. He gets funding for the balloon.
Yes.
The meteorologist, Eddie's character. He wants to prove things about the weather.
He just about gets backing.
She is the pilot. Mm-hmm. He has the balloon. He has the budget. He has the purpose.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the skills. She brings the skills to the party and her past in the basket.
Yes.
Cool.
That's the lowdown of the movie, yeah.
Right, and then it gets all interstellar-y from a Victorian point of view.
Victorian interstellar, yeah.
Okay, and there's a record to be broken. Obviously, we can't say whether they break it or not. Mm-hmm. But what we can say is that even though in the movie it seems like some kind of sort of pioneering expedition, it almost happens in real time, and it's all sort of done and dusted within an hour and a half.
Yeah, so I think that was the aim of Tom Harper, our director, and Jack Thorne, the writer. They wanted to tell a story like this and tell it in real time, whilst also we flash back to the past and we flash back to the ground and that sort of thing. But it all kind of unfolds in the way that it would have. And it's kind of amazing when you think about it, the journey that they went on in such a short period of time.
This sounds silly and pathetic, because it is, right? But when I came out of the screening yesterday, I had to get from the preview theatre to where I'd left my car. And it's about 3.5 miles away, and it's getting a bit chilly. But suddenly I thought, you can't even begin to complain about Gillian.
No.
So,
Not at all.
and I just thought, I'm never going to wear gloves again because she didn't. And look what she managed to pull off. And it wasn't her hands, although it almost was in the end. Okay, what was it like working, next to Oscar Academy nominated and winning people?
Fantastic,
What did
because
you
you don't
learn
really get a sense of that kind of weight. Really, they're just both lovely people. But I learned that you can be as successful as they are and still be a wonderful, generous actor.
They're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, Himesh. Now, you are going to do some stuff yourself. You're HBOing, is that right?
HBOing. I'm about to start work on an HBO series,
With
and I did
Hugh
an
Laurie?
HBO series. I just finished that with Hugh
How
Laurie.
busy are you at the moment?
We're pretty busy, yeah. There's a lot going on.
They say here, it says here, Himesh Patel,
Yes.
about you. This year, Himesh was picked as one of Screen International Stars of Tomorrow. I think star already, by the way. I mean, it's not the worst accolades in the world, but you couldn't be any busier.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy, which is great.
You're writing your own movie as well, and
I'm working on a few ideas, yeah, and seeing where they take me.
The Chris Evans Breakfast Show with Sky.